So I might go from here to Vegas. Yeah. I'll find a way to get my stuff somewhere that's I can keep it safe. I'll find a way. I just hope that next time I move somewhere that I can just get established there for a little bit, like actually as like a home base. I would really really like that. That would actually make me really happy. If I can get a spot and it's like I don't have to move or I'm not forced to move out of it, okay, and I can just stay there, that is such a fucking W, dude. No, I think I found a way for like the weird stuff to stop happening, which is good. Like all the leaks and shit or whatever. Like, I think that's fine. Also, gated communities are pretty strong, like the good ones, like Hidden Hills or Calabasas or whatever. Like the way that they're designed, they're really well done. So like, if I can get something like that down the line, it'd be really chill. That's just insane how well it's done. I was about to buy a house in Hidden Hills, but I ended up not buying it. And then I woke up one day, a couple days later, I was like, I want to buy this, and it was sold. It made me really unhappy because I really liked it. And then there was a spot downstairs where like since it's in LA too, there's like a studio downstairs for like a theater, and it's very flat, and it was like perfect for a podcast room too. Since it's in LA, I could have had people guest there all the time. I've been fucking sick, so I'll try to find something like that again. But I want the house to be pretty much newly built because I hate like the bad smell of California houses. It's really bad. Like California houses, they smell really 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 bad. Like they smell like musty, and because they're mostly old houses, most of them. Yeah, it's kind of disgusting actually. Oh yeah, HOAs are disgusting. You're not wrong. Yeah, HOAs are pretty bad. I'll see though. Yeah, I think yeah, I just really hope. And I think when I spoke with Disney, when I spoke with Disney yesterday, he was like, you have to make an effort to like go for like the big goals that you want to do or whatever. I think I have to do a bigger push towards that instead of living in the moment so much, because I've been living in the moment like crazy. Like being in the moment is nice, but having at least a goal to establish down the line in a certain spot with a certain infrastructure, like really important. And I haven't been doing that very much. Yeah. I can't take cuck seriously, not gonna lie. Am I a cuck? Shit, maybe I am. And then just I didn't miss that. And just overall, yeah, I don't know. I'm rambling. I gotta go. I gotta go offline. What was I talking about? I forgot something. I kind of forgot about it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm done. Sorry, I was in my head a little bit. Yeah, I think things are gonna get better overall. Like they actually, and I've been saying that a lot. And I think energy's been like stabilizing a little bit on that end. And I think I'm getting happier and happier. I think the way I can explain it is that I feel like in a lot of ways, like my head was kind of stuck in a certain spot for a long time, and it was kind of like unable to heal from certain things and get better. And I thought like, oh shit, it's just not getting better. But I think I wasn't. There are some hurdles that I wasn't past yet. Like there are some cutoffs that I wasn't past it, and it's like I can think, oh my god, dude, it's not healing, but I wasn't past it, but whatever. And I think it's like starting to rev up really fast because now I'm past certain points, and it's like wow, I'm actually impressed at how much progress I'm doing, in terms of like everything, like everything is speeding up like crazy, and that's really good. That is really good. In vision, in mental, in happiness, whatever, it's just all like, but it had to hit rock bottom for that to happen, right? And that kicked in like last week, I think. Like last week was like really the worst. And it's not because of all the criticism and the models on the internet. It had nothing to do with anything that anybody will ever know about. Like it's very, very much like personal. But it was like really rock bottom, which is really good. Because I was able to say like, wow, that's really, really bad. Like, but past that point, I knew it would be only better. I just didn't know how fast it would go. I'd get better. You know, maybe days, maybe months, maybe years. I expected it to be maybe years, but I don't want to get ahead of myself. I think the progress I'm making right now is like very, very. It's like almost trackable, and it's really good. So that's good. And it's good, yeah. Yeah, exactly. And I think just not dating is also super important. I think I realize now there are a lot of things that I had to work on myself and face my problems, and face my demons, especially things like sleep or whatever. And some if I'm not at my best to uplift somebody and do that as an enhancer for their lives, and for them to enhance mine as like a team, then I'm just draining somebody else, and that's really unfair for them. And I don't want to put myself in a position anymore where there's a potential of that. And I think before certain events, I didn't know it would possibly be like that. I don't want to be somebody who drains, you know, like I've always been an enhancer, and I want to be that again for somebody. But right now, I can't be that for anybody. It's been hard to be that for myself right now, and I think a lot of the things that I've been improving on personally, such as showing up to stuff, like, you know, just the small things, just it's something that's so simple as like just showing up, literally, is progress, personal progress. And I would say like it's not the lengths of the progress that matters a lot. It's more of the direction. As long as you're in the direction of progressing, even if it's really small increments, as you're going the right way, right? And I think showing myself that like, okay, I'll do something small here. I'll do something small. Just seeing that progress, like, okay, cool. It's trackable, and I'm like, okay, nice. Like it's possible now, right? And before it wasn't like I didn't see it like that. And now I'm making like really good strides like on the personal level, and that's really good. Yeah, that's really good. And hopefully it continues on that route, and one day I'll be truly free and better. I think all the negatives will even out with positives, and I'll come out on top. And things have been pretty crazy, like so much madness going on. What would you say? You're right. Yeah, maybe. You're right. I think I did say yes to too many things. It's not showing up. It's saying yes to everything. And there's a time where I thought I could do everything. And the reality is that I can do everything when I'm in a good state. And it was very difficult for me to admit to myself that I was not in a good state. And when I'm at my prime, I can do it all. But I was at my prime, and I couldn't do it all. So showing up was more like of a internal problem than anything else. more like a perspective thing. And that's okay. That happens. I've been at 100% for like 5-6 years, you know? So admitting to myself that like I'm not 100% is defeating as fuck, but it's very, kind of gives a little bit of deliverance. And then you can say, okay, now we're back, and then we're like backed up, we have to go forward, and I'm getting there. That's really good. Okay. Yeah, I'm not. I don't like talking about like the thing I said about money the other day. I don't want to talk about that anymore. I'm done with that. I think I'm gonna sound really disconnected from the people. Very out of touch. Very like millionaire lifestyle. Yo, dude. First world problem type shit. Like, I'm very much happy about the things that I get to have and get to live because I have money, and I get the things that are negative that come with it. And sometimes I complain about the negative things, and I don't kind of balance it with a good perspective about the good things that I get. And I gotta stop complaining like some hoes and just get on with it. And I gotta stop doing that. And I'm very grateful for the position I'm in right now. And I've always been very grateful. And I don't want to be that anymore. This is bitch please. What do you mean bitch please? I already said it. Well, that was a good thing. I don't think there's anything negative that I said it. I said a lot of negative things comes, especially socially, with like more income. But there's all the good stuff that comes with it, like all the privileges that I get to have, and all the less hassle or whatever, right? And sometimes it's difficult, like adapting it, because whenever you don't actually go out in the real world and meet people and find people or whatever, like you don't really interact with that negative part a lot. So after not doing that for such a long time, I didn't know how it would be because I didn't really pay attention to it. But down the line, I was like, oh my god, like it is bad. Right, but I still get the positives. It just caught me by surprise, you know. I got caught off guard. Yeah, I got caught off guard. No, I'm keeping the draft, man. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to speak in codes anymore and do all that shit. It doesn't really give me any positives or peace. It just doesn't. And I think it's fun. Yeah, I mean it is fun, but the actual facts themselves, when you really get down to it, aren't really fun. And I hope that down the line, like people get that. I think I want to speak about a lot of things just for an effort of relief and to feel better about everything and to just have it out, so it's not like hidden or behind or whatever. And I wish I sometimes I really wish I could just fucking say it all, whatever, right? And there's never been a thing of like, oh, I'm trying to. Bro, how am I killing my career? What am I doing? I'm talking to chat. Bro, just get out. Bro, this guy's so mad. Sorry. This is down the line later. So this for weeks. Yeah, well, I mean, you need to understand that true healing and true progress when it comes down to yourself takes months, sometimes years. So like you trying to make me feel bad for not like healing past ridiculous things instantly is just stupid. Like, bro, I went through 2 breakups like back to back, and one of them I wasn't healed from yet, and it was stupid of me, and it's a lot. Like, it was a long relationship. I don't think you understand like the amount that they can have on somebody. And I didn't even get it. I didn't even understand it either. I didn't get it either until I actually sat down and went through it. And it's like, okay. It's not easy. And yeah, I think a lot of things that are good is like the good that come from it. There's a lot of bad things, but at the same time, I think a lot of good comes from it. Not always, but sometimes. All right, I'm out, chat. Hold off, hold on. Give me a minute. Let me think about this. Sometimes I wish things weren't so crazy. Sometimes I just wish the madness wasn't like as fucking one level further. Why? Like back in the days when things would get bad and there'd be drama on Twitch and on YouTube or whatever, things were still like content related and like it would still remain content and value and there'd still be a gain for everybody. But whenever you up that by +1, right? The madness becomes so crazy. It's like a loss on every end. But why? I don't. As somebody who always wants to make stuff and just fucking create and whatever fuck, having that bullshit is it's just annoying. Like, I genuinely don't get it. Yeah. I didn't expect it to be that way. Is what it is. It's okay though. We chillin'. Okay, chat. It'll be good. Yeah, I'm going to Vegas. I know it'll be fun. One big one on red, and fucking crossing fingers. Goodbye, chat. Right. See you tomorrow, chat. Over there. Bye.